Hey guys, my name is Aditya. Welcome to Team CoviSave. Our application is aimed to unify all the useful information regarding COVID resources in one place. The platform connects people who seek help with people who offer help. This way, they're all unified in one place. Our architecture contains Twitter stream, a steady stream of COVID-19 related tweets, Pravega for efficient and scalable storage of Twitter stream, classification API trained by machine learning for classifying a tweet as a request or an offer of help. Elasticsearch for storing the classified data and supporting the dashboards and dashboards. There are two kinds of dashboards: the semantic search dashboard, which is used for context-based visualization of the tweets, and Kibana, which is used for creating a user customizable dashboard. My friend Yeses is going to talk about them in more detail.
Thank you, Aditya. Next, we will go through the Kibana dashboard. Here you can see different timelines which is generated from our data in Elasticsearch. So first one shows how the distribution looks with the time with regards to different places. And second one on the right shows the same based on the different usernames. And this is in the third diagram, it shows the whole timeline, and in the left one bottom shows the pie chart, which contains different the number of tweets of different places. And finally, on the right down, it shows the usernames along with the sizes indicating the number of tweets. Next, I'll invite Ganesh to discuss about the other dashboard.
So this is the main dashboard. This takes the real-time data from the Twitter, and so this graph helps to know the location in which there is a lot of problems or people trying to tweet. And so there are two components here. One is classification, and like specifically for intent classification, and other is semantic search. So these are all the tweets, and we can filter by the request. So if a person is trying to offer help, you can go to this request, and you can see that currently it is filtered by request, and we can click on this. So this specifically says that he needs a ventilator ICU bed, and the person who needs to offer help, you can go through directly to the tweet here and directly respond to the person there. And in that way, you can respond or filter based on different filters. You can see like floods, and there are like some tweets related to that. And there is one more thing, like as we know, there are like millions of tweets that are coming in the Twitter, and specifically if the user can ask any questions, like if he wants oxygen cylinder, you can get the tweets related to that. You can see all the tweets related to oxygen cylinder. And if the person if somebody is trying to request for a hospital beds, you can get the tweets related to that. You can see here like patients struggling to find the hospital beds and the ventilators. And you can go to this, and there's a link to the tweet and get the tweets related to that. And so this dashboard is really a life-saving for the current COVID situation now, as it can get all the tweets and related to the specific needs. So I'll hand over to Gaurav on the code walkthrough.
Okay, so I'm sharing my screen. So we're going through the code of the backend services. So our backend is composed of two things. One is producer and one is consumer. So I'm running Pravega as a standalone mode in my IntelliJ. So the producer is actually pulling the code from the Twitter. So we are using Twitter HBC client. So we are pulling each tweet from the Twitter based on certain keywords, and then we are pushing the data to the Pravega stream. The configurations are like this, then Pravega stream and Pravega scope. So when the data is being written to the Pravega stream, we are pulling one by one from the Twitter consumer, And so this Twitter consumer pulled each tweet from the Pravega and keep on writing. So it called this classification service first, get the classification results, store this data into the Elasticsearch later on. And basically right now we are just using a single stream pipeline. We are collecting data only from Twitter, but we can actually extend this by integrating more Pravega streams and scopes and running more instances of producer and consumer. So the extension is something which we have think of in our future of this project, but for the time being, we are just limited to the single stream. Thank you.
So finally, we conclude by saying that this is really a life-saving app for the current situation.
Yep.